Similar to a giant wave, landslides can travel at high speeds, sometimes rushing up to 200 miles per hour, leaving a trail of destruction in their wake. Today's video is incredible landslide and rockfall moments in the world. Do not forget to press the like button, share, and comment what you think about this topic. Thank you, and let's get it on. Huge cliff crumbles undersea and Hastings got caught by a dramatic amateur video. The massive and shocking landslide was caused by a mining incident in Mazandaran, Iran. This is an ice road that leads to the port city of Ensenada of the Baja California Peninsula. A 300-meter section of a highway near the U.S. border has collapsed, sinking about 30 meters after a series of small earthquakes ranging in magnitude of 1.3 to 4.3. The roadway runs over a known geological fault in the area, and it had been raining heavily. Pipeline explodes, and roads collapse in northwestern China after heavy rain hit in 2020. One comment sadly shared, yes, of course, rain. Watery rain caused the explosion. Not that the pipeline contract is so corrupted, water can explode it. And then nobody died. Just like for the floods, they just accidentally burst into flame. Or accidentally drowned in the third floor. 2020 is a year of big lessons to the whole world. Landslides and rockfalls are natural phenomena that can strike with incredible force and leave devastating impacts in their wake. In this video, we'll take a closer look at some of the most shocking and incredible examples of these events caught on camera, providing a glimpse into the raw power of unpredictability of nature. Right now, sit back, buckle up, and get ready to witness some of the most breathtaking and terrifying examples of landslides and rockfalls caught on camera. A deadly landslide triggered by continuous rainfall damaged a provincial highway in northwest China, Guiyang province. The landslide happened on the Lumaxia section of the 202 provincial highway. Heavy landslide at Koti Bridge, India. The horrible landslide in Taiwan. There are more landslides in the remote valley near the Italian border that sent a wall of mud through the village of Bondo. An unbelievable trip. After crossing this very unstable runoff stream, several large waves of mud and rock came rushing down, making a crossing impossible. One slip, and you will be washed down the steep drop below. The rest of the group had to wait for a quiet window of opportunity and hope to get across before the next wave hit. Incredible! Huge rocks collapsed only minutes after highway patrol inspectors had stopped traffic from passing the road section due to peculiar sounds coming from the mountain flanking the highway. It's a story of highway in the southwestern China city of Guiyang on Monday that make everyone panic when watching the scenes again.
有个小调性的，有个小调性的，有个小调性的。
Viral video from a family go to look at the high tide as it was very windy. Then they spotted a couple of small rocks rolling down the cliff, and before they knew it, this happened. Awesome, just the adrenaline, haha, they said.
Oh my god! Oh!
Flood and heavy rain caused huge landslide in Laos in 2017. A viral video of massive landslide flooding in Auckland, New Zealand. Four million cubic meters of rock and mud cascaded off the mountain onto the small village of Bondo, near the Italian border after the big landslide. Terrible landslide in Guiyang, Vietnam. The excavator were quickly buried in an instant. Stone falls from Western Wall in Jerusalem onto prayer area. God bless them. In January 2021, a terrible cliff collapse in Brazil killed at least 7 people. The incident occurred in the city of Recife in the northeastern state of Pernambuco, where a section of a cliff collapsed onto a group of beachgoers below. A video captured the horrifying moment when the rock suddenly fell and crushed the victims below. The victims were sunbathing and relaxing on the beach when the tragedy struck. With boulders and rocks raining down upon them, several others were injured and rushed to the local hospitals for treatment. The cause of the collapse was initially attributed to heavy rainfall in the area, which may have weakened the cliff structure. One of the scariest landslides to mention is the landslide in Sichuan, China. This was a devastating natural disaster that occurred on June 24, 2017. Triggered by heavy rain, a massive landslide occurred in a remote area of the Maosheng County, burying dozens of homes and buildings in its path. It is estimated that the landslide displaced over 40 million cubic meters of debris, causing the deaths of more than 100 people, with dozens more missing and presumed dead. Rescue workers and volunteers worked tirelessly to search for survivors, but the difficult terrain and ongoing threat for further landslides made the rescue efforts challenging. You know, landslides can be caused by heavy rain, and the devastating landslide in Sierra Leone is a prime example. This landslide was triggered by heavy rains and occurred in the early morning hours, catching residents off guard as they slept. The landslide was massive, burying entire neighborhoods and leaving destruction and devastation in its wake. It is estimated that hundreds of people lost their lives in the landslide, with many more missing and presumed dead. Witnessing these images firsthand can be shocking, as the devastating landslide appears to have wiped out everything in its path. Hundreds of cars can be seen buried in the mud, and the land itself resembles a scene from hell, with a horrifying sight. This is why we should not stand near landslides, because you will not know how terrible it is. These people probably did not anticipate the magnitude of this landslide. Hope they're all safe. A video has captured the horrifying moment of a dam failure in Brazil that occurred on January 25th. The dam break at an iron ore mining complex operated by the minerals firm Vale killed at least 65 people. A further 279 are missing. Cars can be seen driving around desperately trying to escape as a dramatic gush of mud approaches. The surge buried buildings adjoining the dam and several parts of the nearby city of Brumadinho. It was a terrifying moment, but also full of sadness. And here is another terrible landslide caught on camera. In July 2021, a devastating landslide occurred in Atami City, Japan, following record-breaking rainfall in the region. The landslide swept through a residential area, burying homes and triggering widespread destruction. The incident claimed the lives of at least 25 people, with many others reported missing and presumed dead. Rescue workers were quickly deployed to the area, working tirelessly to search for survivors and clear debris. The landslide was attributed to the heavy rainfall and geological instability of the area, which had been exacerbated by urban development and land use practices. This disaster sparked renewed calls for improved infrastructure and urban planning to mitigate the risks of such incidents in the future. Have you ever wondered how great the power of nature can be? You can see this bridge, which was built on a steep slope in a mountainous region, was hit by a massive landslide that sent tons of rocks, mud, and debris tumbling down the slope and crashing into the river below. The force of the landslide was so strong that it destroyed the bridge, leaving a gap where it once stood and severing an important transportation route. The video captured a terrifying moment when a landslide caused people to flee for their lives. In the footage, a large portion of the mountainside can be seen giving way, sending rocks, dirt, and debris tumbling down towards the valley below. The sound of the landslide is deafening, and people can be heard screaming and shouting as they try to escape the path of destruction. The camera shakes as the ground trembles and the landslide approaches, capturing the chaos and panic of the moment. It is a powerful reminder of the sheer force of nature and the importance of being aware of potential dangers in our environment. What do you think about this kind of natural disasters? Do not forget to subscribe, like, and comment here. Thanks for watching.